Hello everyone and welcome, finally, to my review on this ever-popular foundation on YouTube. This is the CYO Long Lasting Foundation Lifeproof. Yes! This has been out of stock in my color for forever and they don't sell this in stores near me anywhere, so I've just been waiting and waiting and waiting. It was like I was willing to get one of like 4 different shades if they would just come back in stock, and finally the shade 103 came back and I was like, 'tis the time, let's do this. I hear incredible things about this foundation. It's apparently by Boots, the English brand or company or store. Clearly not from England, but here you go. Like I said, this is the Lifeproof Foundation from CYO. It retails for about $7. As far as I know, it is a Walgreens exclusive here in the States. It looks like there are 15 different shades available, and it's hard for me to say if the shade range is good. It doesn't look awesome. It just says that this is a creamy and lightweight foundation that is smudge and transfer free. It's gonna leave our face and skin looking flawless without the cakey feeling. And I quote, ugh. It's going to give a medium yet buildable coverage, and they say that virtually everyone should have a shade, but like I said, I kind of beg to differ. And the usage is super plain and simple. You just shake it, dot it on your face, and then you can blend with your fingers, brush, or a sponge. So yeah, that's about it. This is definitely a YouTube made me buy it. Like I said, this gets a ton of hype, I think, especially from that Taylor. So I'm excited. Let's sing the song together, and then we can go ahead and put this on my face, see how it does. YouTube made me buy it, and now I'm gonna try it. Alright, you guys. I'll get you a little zoomed in here. My skin isn't awful. It's not like the best it's ever been, but also definitely not the worst. I've got some dark spots and zits and stuff that I would enjoy covering. So we've got a nice range of textures and problem spots that we can test this out on. As always, typical spiel here. I'm just gonna put on a primer so that we can give this foundation the best chance possible at lasting on my very oily skin. I am also wearing my glasses today for the fellow glasses wearers of the world so that we can see how this foundation performs where our glasses tend to touch our face throughout the day. My face has been washed and moisturized prior to filming this, so yeah, I think that is it. I think we're good to go. Ding ding, where's the boxing match bell? Okay, so I'm gonna shake this up like they said. I'm pretty sure, yep, it's got a pump here. Ooh, it's like a skinny pump. Yeah, ooh. And then we're just gonna go ahead and pump this out, I hope. Best pumps are those that work. It took a while, but hopefully this will be worth it. So as you can see, it's got a creamy texture that is a bit liquidy. It is dripping down my finger there. As always, I'm gonna test this out with a brush and a sponge so we can see if one technique is better than the other at applying this foundation. Yeah, here we go. Let's see how this does. It certainly feels a bit liquidy slash watery going onto the skin. I'm gonna try a brush first to see how this buffs on. That looks pretty dang nice. It looks super natural. And it looks like this is a really good shade match for me. Yeah, that went on super smooth and easy. You can see it's not like a full coverage or anything, but they didn't claim for that to be the case, and it certainly evened things out. I think that looks really good on the skin. Really, really natural, super dewy, feels lightweight. It felt slightly moisturizing going on, but nothing crazy. So now we're gonna put this on this half of my face, and now we will see how it does it with a sponge. Ooh. Hello, that's gorgeous. Are we seeing this? I mean, I think brush side and sponge side look equally good. I just preferred using a sponge, but really for no reason. I think they both blended just as easily. This just looks so nice and natural on the skin. It is certainly on the dewy side, but you know, that's okay. We will be putting a mattifying powder on top of it, so hopefully that will help, at least help to make it last on my skin. I am going to try layering covering this just to see, because it said it was buildable coverage. So let's go ahead and see. Can I build this up? Yeah, I would certainly say so. Oh my gosh, you guys, I think this looks gorgeous. It looks super nice and smooth. It blurred out the pores. My skin just looks radiant and healthy. Like I said earlier, I think the shade match is gorgeous on me. Like, just overall, really, really nice. I was able to build it up to cover up some of my more prominent red spots. And just overall, yay. Big, big, big yay to this foundation. So I'm gonna go and put on some of the rest of my makeup. I need to do a eyeshadow tutorial today, so I'm gonna check in before I do that. Either way, I'll be back in just a second here to check in with you all here on YouTube land. Ready? Ding! I told you it wasn't gonna be much at this point anyways, but here is a closer look with the rest of my makeup on, at least, you know, the rest of my face makeup. I really do think it just looks gorgeous and lovely on the skin, nice and smooth. The mattifying powder that I used definitely helped out to make it a bit more of what I like on my face, just knowing what's to come with my oils. But there you go. Here is the flash photo test for you. Bing bing. I think it looks gorgeous in the flash photo. It looks super smooth, and just my face, or my skin anyways, it looks gorgeous. I think so. So yeah, there it all is for now. Like I said, I have got an eyeshadow tutorial I need to film today, and then I've got a bunch of errands I'm going to be running, getting some work done, my weekly trashy TV night with my mom, and then coming home, getting more work done, and that will be my day. Normal, very normal day, but I'm excited to take you guys along with me so that we can see how this foundation ends up performing on my skin. I'll check in with you all periodically so that we can see how it's doing. It is currently 12:41 in the afternoon, and then I will see you all for my final check-in at the very end of the night. So in any case, I'll see you all in just a second here on YouTube land. Alright, hello everyone. Good evening. It is the end of the night here. It is currently 2:02 in the morning. Oh lordy, I got my work done. Yay! These huge palette reviews, they kill me, but I'm working real hard to get this James Charles palette review out to you guys. Anyways, foundation. Before I get to rip these false lashes off, let's take a final look at this, and then I can go and take all this makeup off my face. Ugh, Lord knows I'm ready. Honestly, you guys, this looks really, really good, and I wasn't quite sure that it was going to look this good right now. I think my skin looks super natural and definitely dewy. If I were to keep this on any longer, I would feel the need or want to blot my face again, but it really does look like it has hung in there, and like I said, I am a bit surprised because before I get ahead of myself, let's go ahead and run through my pause rating system while I'm telling you about the product. That you can also get a numerical value. P stands for performance, A is for application, W is for worth the price, and S is for shade range. So for performance, like I was saying, I mostly really liked the performance of this. I was quite hesitant here at the end of the night because, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to look this good because it does transfer on me. It is not transfer proof like it claimed. Now granted, the transferring isn't huge, and also where you do touch your face or where it does transfer, it's not like it leaves a big gaping hole or whatever where you did get the transfer, so that's great. This just gives the feeling that it's gonna transfer and look like there's huge gaping holes in your foundation. So that's why I am surprised that I still have foundation on my face and that it still looks really nice on my skin. Otherwise, it has felt mostly lightweight throughout the day. When my skin has gotten oily, which has been quite a few times here, then the foundation starts to feel like foundation. I wouldn't say it feels heavy, it's just very much apparent that I have foundation on my face, and I personally don't like that feeling. But you know, it is what it is. I think it still hung in even through my oils, so overall I really do think this did a good job. I also think that it may have oxidized a little tiny bit, not too much, but maybe like half a shade, so that's a bummer. But overall, I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give this like a 4.25. It was pretty dang nice. Application was also really good. I really liked it. Brush and sponge, it went on smoothly. Didn't end up looking cakey even when I layered it. I was able to layer and get some buildable coverage out of it. Application, I really don't think I had any problems. So I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5 on that. Worth the price? Yeah, $7? Are you kidding me? Especially because it was able to work on my oily skin, and I could really see this working on any other skin type too. I feel like this would cater best to people with normal, on the drier side of normal skin. I could be wrong, but that's where I could see it really doing very well. But even still, combo skin, oily skin, it still seems to do real nice. So for $7, yeah, I could definitely see this being worth the price, / I do feel it's worth the price. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5 on that. And the biggest downfall with this is going to be the shade range. I mean, going back and looking at the shades, I didn't take as good of a look at them as I should have this morning. I thought I did, but then looking back as I was doing some editing and stuff tonight, the shade range on this is atrocious. Like, even looking at other people's swatches and whatnot online, do they think people beyond a light tan exist? Because heads up, CYO, they do. Like, a lot of people have darker skin than that. What the heck? Why don't you make more shades? Like, it's pretty offensive, honestly. So while they did have quite a few shades, the actual shade range, no, not good. Very poor. I'm gonna give it a 1.75, but even still, even with the shade range being really poor, this is getting a 16 out of 20 or a 4 out of 5 pause. But if they do make your skin shade, your skin color, whatever you're gonna want to call it, this is getting a nearly perfect score from me. It's really nice. I don't think it's gonna become my favorite foundation just because of the way that it feels when I get oily, and I do get oily a lot with this foundation. Like, I don't feel like I would normally have to blot 3 times in a day, but I would have to if I wear this. I mean, I blotted a couple times earlier, I would blot right now, so that's a bummer, but I could definitely see myself using this as a mix-in. And I mean, even on its own, like if I'm just filming or something that day and then it doesn't feel like that big of a waste only wearing a foundation for a couple hours, because it is so inexpensive and affordable. So I'm really glad I finally tested out this foundation. I'm sorry for the wait, but you guys should definitely let me know if you have tried out this foundation. What kind of skin type do you have? Did it work for you? How'd you feel about it? All that good stuff. I love hearing from you guys. Cooking up a nice casserole of comments and opinions in the comment section down below. It would also be great to know if you found this review helpful and or enjoyable. That is the whole point. So if you want to let me know, you can also give me a thumbs up down below. I would really appreciate it. And if you're new here, hey, hi, hello, how are you? You can go ahead and subscribe. You can become a member of my casserole family here on my channel. I'd love to have you here. And as always, I just hope you guys are all doing well. And until next time, just stay well until then. Bye!